What's up, YouTube? It's Josh Palaut, the RuneScape felon, back again, this time with a little bit of a different video. I'm not doing a Tales from the Jungle this week. This is basically an update on my legal case and the information regarding my legal case that everybody asks me about pretty much constantly. Sorry, my daughter's making noise in the background. And also about a podcast. So it's looking like I will be able to go on the PKA podcast, and a lot of people have asked me to go on there, and a lot of people have told me they want to see me on there. It's not really up to me though, but coincidentally, like 2 weeks ago, Taylor tweeted out at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just coincidentally checked Twitter, which I don't often do. I normally just use Twitter to kind of browse around and check the hardcore Iron Man deaths on RuneScape and, you know, tweet out whenever I'm going live and stuff. So be sure to give the Twitter a follow. So Taylor tweeted out requesting guests for the show. I think 2 guys actually requested me as a guest, which there was already a Reddit thread on their subreddit for PKA for me to be on the show. I retweeted and responded probably 2 or 3 times because I was trying to make it happen. And Taylor actually followed me back and he DM'd me. We DM'd a little bit. He said he had not heard of the case, but that he'd like for me to go on the show and that I should be looking out for a message from Dr. Chiz. Nothing back on that just yet. I understand that they're very busy. They probably have a lot of guests lined up. It's no big deal. If you guys want to go upvote the Reddit thread, you know, if it's still upvotable, I know that they expire after a certain amount of time. I'll put the link down below. Make it blow up, you know, or you can tweet him if you'd like to see it. We don't, you know, I don't know if he's forgotten right now because they have so many guests. I don't know what's going on, but I haven't heard back from him. It's only been 2 weeks and I don't want to seem too thirsty for it or anything. But now we get to the next point. When I go on the PKA podcast, if it does indeed happen, I'm planning to finally reveal the text messages from one of my ex-girlfriends that testified against me that explains why she did it. Now I'm gonna have to block out some names, obviously. This girl in particular has already gone public with who she is. If you do your own research, that's up to you. She is the one that outed herself. I'm not gonna be the one to out her. You will not be getting that from me. The names involved in this case are public record, but I'm still gonna be blurring them out. The prosecutor's name is involved in it, but it shows what happened behind the scenes that led to my ex-girlfriend, one of them, testifying against me and why she lied about me, as I've blatantly maintained since the day that she took the stand. I've recently recovered the text messages from her. Luckily, my mother had them saved because let's say I was shocked when I got out of prison and got in contact with this girl and she informed me of what happened behind the scenes that I was unaware of. I can say with confidence that if what she told me is true, that the FBI, if I'm not mistaken, if what she told me is true, committed felonies. This is prosecutorial misconduct, this is malicious prosecution, and it's tampering with a witness. What they did would have sent me to prison for 10 more years had I been the one doing it on the opposite side of the situation. So I want to give everybody an update. We're going to come out with more information. I'm also over here at my mom's today visiting. I've got tons of stuff pertaining to my case here. I got my old notebooks that had the Papa Pill songs in them and other songs that I wrote. I got the copies of the notebooks and the personal drawings that everybody asks about. I've got copies of my hearings here, the transcripts right there, the detention hearing that led to me being locked up in the first place. I've got all this, and it's time to move forward with this, guys, because I don't see any legal progress happening right now, and the people want to know. So it is time for us to come forward about exactly the details of why the FBI did what they did to me, how they made it happen, and the testimony of my ex-girlfriend that is such a hot topic with everybody always quoting it and finding the case file and wanting to come copy paste it like it means anything. I'll show you the behind the scenes of this. So I apologize for the short video this week. I apologize that this is kind of a random one. I will post the Reddit thread to the subreddit of the PKA podcast below. And you guys feel free to tweet the PKA fellas if you know them and request it. I don't know if he's forgotten or not. Maybe, you know, maybe saturation of my name is the way to go here. I'm not sure. I'm just assuming that they're busy and I don't really want to just blow him up or anything, but I've already informed him through DMs on Twitter that I have information that I've not gone public with yet that I'm willing to release if I'm on the PKA podcast. Let's make this happen. I know you guys want to know, and I do believe that I will be on there soon. I do believe that I'll be on PKA soon. It just hasn't happened yet. And when it does, I think that the detractors will look at the case in an entirely new light. At this point in time, whenever this is released and it goes public and everything, I will give you my best speculation as to why the government went after me as hard as they did, why they went so crazy on me specifically, and we'll really get into the nitty-gritty of the details of my case. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. I still stream on Twitch all the time. My Twitch is www.twitch.tv/jpalaut. Be sure to give it a follow. If you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and you have not yet turned on your notification bell, please do, because I sporadically do live streams like every 2 or 3 Sundays. I try to do it every Sunday, but having a newborn daughter makes it hard to make plans. But as always, thank you guys very much. I love y'all. My wife loves y'all. My little tiny 2-month-old baby loves y'all. We cannot thank you guys enough for the support. I really hope that you guys are looking forward to this because I know I am. It's time to get this out there. It's time to get this weight off of my chest, and it's time to let the world know exactly what went on behind the scenes that led to this blatant lie testimony from one of my ex-girlfriends, and I think it's going to be pretty explosive. So I love y'all, man. Be sure to comment what you guys think is going on. Also, soon I'd like to do a Q&A video, so if you guys have any questions at all about me or my case that I have already gone public with possibly, or something you just don't know, or even events that happen in prison, what's the most blank, ask them down below. Leave your questions for either the next video or the one after that. Let's see if we can make this PKA podcast happen, and things are about to get a lot more three-dimensional. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a beautiful day. Stay free and stay safe.